Even I want to know, I am very eager to know who is that Sukesh Chandran.
Is it doomsday for TTV Dinakaran? Auntie Sasikala is in jail for the foreseeable future. But what about the de facto chief of the ruling part of Tamil Nadu? Are the people of Chennai and the rest of the state going to have some political stability, predictability and peace going forward? Well, not today, certainly, because an FIR has been registered right where I'm sitting in the national capital of the country against TTV Dinakaran, the nephew of VK Sasikala, on charges that he has bribed somebody to win the AIADMK's iconic election symbol. Here's that full story that happened today.
The dirty fight for Amma's legacy. Voters bribed. Polls postponed. A legacy in tatters. With Amma gone, her loyalists are now in a massive corruption soup. While Sasikala Natarajan is languishing in prison over a disproportionate assets case, her nephew and RK Nagar hopeful TTV Dinakaran too seems poised to follow in his aunt's footsteps. In an FIR filed by the Delhi police, Dinakaran has now emerged as the man behind the massive RK Nagar cash for vote scam.
From the possession of Shri Chandrasekhar, rupees 1.3 crores in cash have been recovered. A case under section of 8 of Prevention of Corruption Act, 170 IPC and 120B IPC has been registered and further investigation is on.
And here's the man who led the trail to TTV Dinakaran, middleman and history sheeter Sukesh Chandran. The Delhi police reportedly recovered a whopping 1.3 crore rupees in cash from Chandran. Police sources claim Sukesh had promised to influence the election commission to ensure that the coveted two-leaf symbol is given to Team Sasikala. Dinakaran, desperate to win the war for Amma's legacy, allegedly was to pay 60 crore rupees to Chandar to ensure the EC's decision swings in his favour. With the money transferred through Hawala operators in Delhi via Kochi, the Delhi police soon came knocking on Chandar's hotel door.
You can see he's the man with the white mask on his face. These are on your screens, live visuals from outside the Delhi crime branch in Chanakyapuri. The officials coming out with Sukesh Chandran here on your screens. He's a man in blue with his face covered. Sukesh Chandran was picked up from Hotel Hyatt, where they also found cash recovered of 1.30 crores, 1.3 crores recovered out of a deal that was cracked between 50 and 60 crores. These two luxury sedans were also seized.
His aide in custody, Dinakaran soon emerged crying foul.
Person whom I ever met or whose name I ever know is telling my name and all. I have to know from the police also. If they summon me, I will go and answer them. Even I want to know, I am very eager to know who is that Sukesh Chandran.
As taint after taint emerges on Camp Sasikala, the opposition is having a field day.
Desperation which these people have, because they have lost the cadres, they have lost their leader. Now they want to capture power.
Tainted leaders, a legacy in shambles, as RK Nagar remains headless in that desperate bid to win Amma's legacy. Have leaders in Tamil Nadu completely lost the plot? With Akshita Nandagopal in Chennai and Shalini Lobo in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So here's where things stand. Remember the high-profile, very emotive RK Nagar constituency bypoll in Tamil Nadu has already been cancelled by the Election Commission because of the huge controversy over bribes paid to voters there. This is an allegation that was at the door of the Sasikala faction that is ruling Tamil Nadu at this point of time, and centered around TTV Dinakaran, her nephew, and the candidate for the AIADMK Amma. Now, this is an even bigger allegation because he is now accused of paying up to 60 crore rupees to a con artist named Sukesh Chandran. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about him in this report, just to win back the two-leaf symbol of the AIADMK. Who is this man who apparently took all that money? Who is this man who allegedly took Dinakaran's money and promised to deliver the goods as far as the election commission symbol is concerned? Take a look.
Meet Sukesh Chandran, the man who managed to convince Dinakaran that he could swing a deal with the Election Commission for AIADMK two-leaf symbol for 60 crore rupees. Now in the custody of Delhi police, this man has a long history of cheating people. Rewind to May 2013. A raid at a farmhouse in Delhi exposed a huge racket. 9 luxury cars worth 20 crore were seized. At the center of it, Sukesh Chandran, who managed to give cops a slip and escaped in Toyota Land Cruiser. However, his partner, actor Leena Maria Paul, was taken into custody. Till 2 years ago, she had been driving a Maruti 800 and was now living in a rented villa at 4 lakh rupees a month. Most of the cars had forged papers, and at least a couple of them, cops discovered, were stolen. Reports say Sukesh was an expert racer, and apparently his need for speed still continues. The latest haul comprises the top-end Mercedes and BMW, which are now parked in Delhi Crime Branch office compound. There are nearly 50 cases against Sukesh in southern India. In his long career, he has posed as a relative of chief ministers of all southern states. His best performance till date is, however, his impersonation as grandson of Karunanidhi. He's also described himself as Aragiri. The list of cases against him in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh is a long one. In 2007, Sukesh posed as the son of former Karnataka Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy to cheat a senior citizen of 1.4 crore rupees in a land deal. He later, along with Leena Paul, posed as Karnataka government officials to cheat a Chennai-based business couple and a nationalized bank of 19 crore rupees. He also identified himself as Jaya Kumar, a bureaucrat close to Karnataka Chief Minister, to cheat a food company. Sukesh has also been arrested in Kolkata.
Sukesh Chandran has a notorious reputation as a con artist who, among the police, with several cases against him, not just here in Chennai, but also in Bengaluru and other cities. But with the crime branch accusing Dinakaran of being in direct touch with Sukesh, the question that begs to be answered is, how did TTV Dinakaran not know about the dubious reputation that Sukesh Chandran has as a con artist? With Rohini Swami and Shalini, this is Akshita Nandagopal in Chennai for India Today.
All right, joining me live from Chennai this evening on To The Point seat, Rajshekharan, who's an advocate and a supporter of the AIADMK, Narayanan Tirupati, spokesperson for the BJP, Mr. Durai Pandian, welcome sir, member of the legal team and owes allegiance to the OPS faction, and also with us, good evening, Mr. A. Saravanan, advocate and spokesperson for the DMK. Mr. Rajshekharan, I'd like to open with you. I know you don't hold any brief for either side. You claim not to take any sides in this, what has become a very ugly debate over Mr. TTV Dinakaran. An FIR has been lodged against him on very, very serious charges. The charge is that up to 60 crore rupees has been paid to this particular individual, this apparently well-known con artist called Sukesh Chandran, to win back the AIADMK's two-leaf symbol. Do you think Mr. Dinakaran should step down at this point of time, Mr. Rajshekharan?
Yes, Shiv, I totally agree with you, because this two-leaf symbol was brought to the people of the state by Purachi Thalaivar MGR, and later on the legacy was taken over by Dr. J. Jayalalitha, and today the ADMK is split, and it is only entertaining these kind of unwarranted arrest, unwarranted cases on them, all because of their misdeeds and their
say one case
behavior.
From the OPS faction. Say one case from the
let me
OPS
finish.
faction.
And see, the RK Nagar bypoll has clearly said, the election commission has clearly given a report that all the party had bribed the voters. So all this happens after the demise of Dr. J. Jayalalitha. See, this was not the AIADMK she wished. This was not the AIADMK.
No, but
she had sacrificed her life.
You're expanding the issue, Mr. Rajshekharan. No, I'm asking you a specific question. I'm not talking. We'll get to the RK Nagar bypoll in just a moment. Bribes paid by all parties, etc., is a different issue. I'm asking you specifically about Mr. Dinakaran and the FIR that has been registered by the crime branch of the Delhi police in a bribery case. Do you think, in the light of that specific FIR, do you think, as far as propriety is concerned, should Mr. Dinakaran, as the de facto chief of the ruling faction of the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu and an RK Nagar candidate, should he step aside and let the investigation be complete?
Shiv, see, if the FIR has some ingredients of truth, and if the FIR and the investigation finds that TTV Dinakaran is directly involved in this offence, and the sections which has been filed by the Delhi crime branch attracts, and definitely he has to step down on moral grounds, because he cannot continue, because it is a shame for the AIADMK party which he leads. I agree with you, but the fact of the matter is, mere filing an FIR, you cannot say that that person is found guilty.
Okay.
Let the investigation continue, and let the police do a fair and free and fair investigation on merits. If they have found any incriminating evidence and proof against TTV Dinakaran, he has to step down. He has no other option left.
Mr. Durai Pandian.
But again, I want to reiterate. Nobody is above law.
Okay. Mr. Durai Pandian, I mean, the AIADMK has been split into two factions. The whole country is watching. The whole country is watching what's happening with the AIADMK.
Properly filing an FIR.
Just look at what is happening, Mr. Durai Pandian. You know, the two factions of the AIADMK may be squabbling like chickens at this point of time. But look at what has happened to the party. An FIR has been lodged against the de facto boss of the ruling faction of the AIADMK, and there is no debate about whether he is going to step aside, Durai Pandian.
See, the infighting of AIADMK is going to help DMK to come to power. That is what they are doing. Ultimately, the wishes and the efforts
we don't consider DMK at all as a party.
We don't
consider DMK as a party at all.
Is going in vain. Because of this infight, it is going to be
because of Dinakaran and Sasikala. Because of Dinakaran and Sasikala.
What they are doing.
What? That's fine. How can you fault the DMK for taking advantage of of troubled waters within the AIADMK? The DMK is
it is politics. I'm not blaming the DMK.
Mr. Durai Pandian, what about the FIR? What about the FIR? Answer the question directly then. Answer the question directly, Mr. Durai Pandian. As a representative of the OPS faction, do you think Mr. Dinakaran should step down right away? Should he be arrested? He could be arrested.
Immediately, without any other thinking. Immediately you should step down. Look, let me answer for the questions that were put forth by my friend. 154 FIR. Then 161 is the statement of the witnesses. 109 is the abetting. 120B is the conspiracy. And then for recovery, where will they have any answer for recovery of 60 crores of rupees?
That's what I'm saying, Mr.
You tell me.
Your point is taken, Mr. Durai Pandian. Rajshekharan, you're saying if there is any element of truth in the FIR, like as if the FIR has been registered by some random entity. This is a crime branch of the Delhi police. There is 1.3 crore rupees of cash that has been recovered. Two cars, luxury cars, have been recovered from the Hyatt Hotel. The principal person who has been arrested has under interrogation. He has taken the name of TTV Dinakaran. He has implicated him directly. Are you saying that there is nothing to investigate here and nothing that necessitates the principal person here, Mr. Dinakaran, to step aside and allow a free and fair investigation?
Shiv, let me make it very clear, as I said earlier in the day to you. See, I am not casting aspersions against the crime branch of Delhi police. Let me make it very clear. If there is any truth definitely the police should investigate with an unbiased mindset without any influence. Free and fair investigation has to be held,
It is already
and the
going like
culprit
that
has to be
only.
brought to the books.
There is no
And
hassle at all.
Let me finish. See, I am not saying TTV Dinakaran is innocent. I am only saying let the investigation continue.
So you're saying
let the investigating officer IO take up this matter seriously.
You're saying that the charge is not serious enough for him to step down at this point of time. You're saying the charge is not serious enough for him to step down at this point of time. It's totally proper and okay for him to continue as the Deputy General Secretary of the AIADMK.
That is up to his party. See, that is up to his party and himself. Because
I'm amazed.
He has got all the legal
I've got to be
rights
very
to
frank with you,
No,
gentlemen.
if you ask me as an outsider, I would say he has to step down. But it is his prerogative and his party's wish whether he has to step down or
Which
continue.
is amazing.
That is their internal party
Which is
matter.
amazing. Narayanan Tirupati of the BJP is also with us. Mr. Tirupati, what do you think? I mean, should this man step down or should he surrender? Should he, make way so that he is not in a position of power as this investigation takes place? Rajshekaran says it is Dinakaran's prerogative. Surely the AIADMK has taken enough of an image beating in the last 6 to 7 weeks to necessitate some amount of wisdom to, step aside and say, these are very serious charges. I don't want any power right now. I will not stand for any election until my name is cleared. Narayanan Tirupati.
See, the party cadres of AIADMK should revolt against this Dinakaran. But we cannot expect Dinakaran to resign because already Sasikala is the General Secretary of the party who is a convict and she is there in Bangalore jail. Okay, if Dinakaran has to resign, then Sasikala should have resigned from the position long back.
Correct.
As soon as she got punished. And now it is only an FIR. How do you expect Dinakaran to resign? Already a convict who is there in jail for 4 years, conviction.
Right.
She has not resigned, and it is a shame on AIADMK senior ministers going to the Bangalore jail and saying that this Tamil Nadu government is following the footsteps of a convict in front of the jail. See, these ministers told.
Exactly.
So you cannot expect all this decency from these people. And number two is that even today, from 1991 to 1996 ministry, even today one of the ministers in AIADMK government is convicted for 3 years. Today, his name is Aranganayagam, and now he is in OPS camp. But before 4 days, one more person was convicted. He is also in OPS camp. See, this AIADMK, this AIADMK 91 to 96, all these ministers are getting convicted now
this is an amazing
they are
example.
being punished.
Thank you for bringing that example to our notice, Mr. Tirupati. Mr. Durai Pandian, the AIADMK is being proven, whether you're talking about the Sasi faction or the OPS faction, both sides are equally shameless as far as propriety is concerned, it appears. Why are you expecting Dinakaran to step down from his position if Sasikala herself is in jail and she has not given up her position?
Tamil Nadu in the last 20 years.
Why are you expecting it? There is nobody there is simply nobody in the AIADMK who has set an example of giving up power when you're convicted in this case. The last was Jayalalitha herself.
Give me one example that this person so and so was convicted in OPS faction. Now, today evening, right from 2:30, 3 o'clock, in Tamil channel, Thambi Thora, the member of parliament, Thambi Thora was talking that we should not have, any fiction. And we should join together. We should run the party. All that, like he was talking for about more than 45 minutes. I was watching that.
Convicted 3 years. Aranganayagam, former minister with OPS, convicted for 3 years today.
They are basically, basically saying, who are you to lecture us? Those who support Dinakaran are basically saying, who are you to tell us that he should step down?
You mean to say only you can talk? You mean to say only you can talk? This is what is called infiltration. When I'm talking, you're trying to interfere. Did I do that?
Continue your point,
We also have some patience.
Finish your point, Durai Pandian, then I want to get Saravanan in.
Yes. Let it be his co-minister what? Accusation, I want that to be directly on OPS Anna. There is nothing till now, and for good it will go like that only. Now we are, like trying, we are doing our level best to what all can be done to rectify our party, our faction. And things are going like that. As such, there is no accusation at all as far as OPS Anna party faction is concerned.
you want the comparison to be restricted to between TTV Dinakaran and Sasikala and OPS on the other side.
I don't want any comparison.
Not any other minister.
Any comparison.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. If we go into each and every person on both sides, maybe a lot of dirt will actually come up. I'll come back to you, Rajshekharan. I want to bring in Saravanan of the DMK. Saravanan, while the two sides squabble within the AIADMK, the DMK, is the punching bag, rightfully so. This is politics. Nobody is, expecting to be polite in this particular case. But the DMK stands accused of standing on the sidelines, benefiting from this fight, and perhaps even fueling some of the things that are taking place within the AIADMK.
See, I think I would call that as a baseless allegation. We are not sitting aside and watching it. We are saddened, we are sickened, because for all this, what's happening, what is lost is governance. If you look at what had happened to the state in the last 7 months, ever since they came to power in 2016, the state has almost gone to the ruins. Problem after problem, what are the people doing? They are just trying to loot the state. They want to come to power again, they want to retain power by doing what? By playing corruption. The ADMK, we stand vindicated. We have made these allegations for the last 5 years that ADMK party is a party of corruption, is a den of corruption, and we stand vindicated by what's happening here and this damning indictment by the Election Commission of India. They say this OPS, Edapadi faction, the TTV Dinakaran pumped in 200 crores. 200 crores of money into the election campaign for just one constituency. If this is the situation, imagine the kind of money they must be having. And how are they getting this money? They definitely not by legal means, looted from the people of Tamil Nadu. This is what is saddening us and sickening us. And if you look at what had happened in 2016, we are far better. The difference between the ADMK and the DMK is only a minuscule minority, minuscule margin. So we are not bothered about what they are squabbling, but we are worried that the squabbling is affecting the people of Tamil Nadu. They are not even able to represent to the center on any of the issues.
Of all the things you said, the things you said, Mr. Duraipandian, the one thing that everybody in Tamil Nadu and Chennai are watching right now, the one thing that you said that rings the most true, Mr. Duraipandian, is that the DMK is happy right now. Look at the DMK. Saravanan has put it very correctly. They are on the sidelines. They are sickened by it. But of course, they are going to benefit from what's going on inside your party. You want the de facto head of the ruling faction of your party to be arrested right now. The DMK is gaining from it, sir.
We'll come up. Yeah. Shiv, we'll come up, Shiv. We will come up, Shiv.
No, so what is it going to be? What is the next step? It appears that with each passing day, Rajshekharan... No, let me put that question to Rajshekharan in that case.
Now it is.
Let me put that question to Rajshekharan. What is the next step for the AIADMK, sir, then? There are different voices coming out right now. Some saying the factions can be ended. There can be some kind of peace right now. Can there be peace with a person like Dinakaran, who appears to be the boss of the party at this point of time, wanted by the police in an FIR?
Shiv, see, the ADMK party has to unite. The cadres want and wish the unity among everybody. But I don't see anything happening in the near future. Because the ego of O. Pannirselvam, ego of TTV Dinakaran, ego of Edapadi Palanichami is just too much that they are not going to join. They are only going to widen the split, and it is going to be advantage DMK. I want to reiterate this point because see, there was OPS, B team of DMK. Now it is Edapadi and OPS and all helping DMK. So I would see it as B team and C team of DMK.
I actually find this.
This fight with the
mention of the word
going to help DMK only.
The
people are keenly watching it.
Until 3 months ago, none of these leaders had ever been heard of. Forget about their egos or their prestige or their self-esteem. As long as Amma was alive, none of these people had any identity or personality. Now we're talking about ego clashes. It's amazing. I grew up in Chennai,
yes, I agree with you.
I know about the politics there.
Shiv, I concede with you. I agree with you.
This is fantastic.
See, all these people
I'm sorry, this is absurd. It's absurd.
Make any media statement.
We've got some breaking news.
Everybody is coming out to the press and claiming to be the hero.
Where we are discussing whether it's doomsday for Dinakaran in Tamil Nadu after a very serious first information report in Simbalgate has been registered against him. He stands accused of bribing a con artist 60 crore rupees to somehow win the two-leaf election symbol from the Election Commission of the AIADMK. But we've got some big breaking news on the AIADMK coming in right here on India Today. Senior leader of the Sasikala faction that rules Tamil Nadu at this point of time, Mr. Thambidurai, has openly and on the record said that he wants peace between both the AIADMK factions. The senior AIADMK leader has gone on record. This is the first time since the big split that a prominent leader of either faction has spoken about a patch-up. He says the two factions need to bury the hatchet and unite the AIADMK for the sake of the Amma MGR legacy. I want to go straight first to Rajshekaran for more on this. Mr. Rajshekaran, is this even possible? Is this even possible? You talk about the egos of the OPS faction, of O. Paneerselvam, etc. Is it even possible, a patch-up between Camp Sasikala and Camp OPS?
Shiv, say, the ADMK, which was formed by Purachi Talavi MGR and Purachi Talavi Dr. J. Jayalalitha, had never expected these kind of washing dirty linen in public.
Yes.
They only wanted the party to be in power, and nobody thought or dreamt of ADMK splitting like this and creating so much of embarrassment to the state, not only to each and every cadre of the party, but even to the people of the state who had voted ADMK for the second consecutive time. But we all wish the ADMK should get united. But one real important issue is who is going to make this truce possible? Because
the big question.
It was the leaders who had created this split, and now Mr. Thambidurai, yes, it is a welcome move.
Okay.
But how it is possible? Will it happen?
No,
will the MLA supporting
really
TTV Dinakaran will accept
amazing allegations. The dirtiest things have been said by both sides about the other side over the last 7 to 8 weeks. I've been covering the entire story, both from Chennai as well as here in Delhi. Mr. Durai Pandian, is it even possible? Is the OPS faction willing to look at a possible, patch up with the Sasikala faction? Thambidurai, very senior leader, has said that two sides must bury the hatchet and make peace and unite the AIADMK. Possible or not?
He may say so many things, but as far as I am concerned, sorry to disappoint you. Anything, whatever I say,
No,
like it will be my own opinion, and I'm, no. I cannot give you an answer for this particular question. That's all I say.
No, because the allegation, Mr. Durai Pandian, is that Mr. Paneerselvam, OPS Anna, as you refer to him, has a huge inflated ego. Ever since he saw all that public admiration, a few weeks ago, he smells power. He does not want to make peace. He wants to be his own man. Is that what this is about? Is it about OPS's ego?
No. I'm Shiv, I think you're wrong. At no point of time he had made any ego, and his approach itself will be very soft. Even you send a small 5-year-old girl, it can go and talk to him so easily. Such a kind of person he is. So let us not underestimate him, or give him any black mark for that.
Okay. Mr. Saravanan, the DMK, see, I'm not going to sit in judgment about parties trying to take advantage of the troubles of their rivals. That happens in all political parties, that happens in all states. But if the DMK unites once again, that's going to be bad news for you guys. That's going to be bad news for Mr. Stalin as well.
No way. See, that's what I want to point out. What happened in 2016 elections, where we faced ADMK head to head, 165 constituencies. We came higher. We had seats more than the ADMK party. So that is not a concern at all. But whether ADMK is united or split, it has a deleterious effect. ADMK as such has a deleterious effect on the interest of the people of Tamil Nadu. they have systematically destroyed the state of Tamil Nadu. So if what they should do is, they are not able to govern the state. They should say, we are not able to govern the state, and work out of governance and ensure that proper elections are held.
There are political pundits. There are political pundits who will say that the last election happened in 2016. All this tension is happening now. If peace can happen between the two factions, they can easily win back the love of the people before the next election. So it will not be advantage DMK at all, Saravanan.
It's not possible. You think of, after all these allegations, one person making allegation against the other is saying you are connected with Shekhar Reddy, the other person saying you are pumped in 200 crores. People of Tamil Nadu forget. You think people of Tamil Nadu are so unintelligent to vote for these people again? What 5 years, what have they got to show? Even with Selvi Jayalalitha, what have they got to show for the people of Tamil Nadu? Everything has gone down the ruins.
Well, there is enough time to actually salvage that reputation at this point of time. But you know, the question needs to be asked, Mr. Tirupati, question needs to be asked right now. The political stability in Tamil Nadu that has apparently taken a hit as a result of this, you know, seemingly endless political tension, bribe gate, FIR being lodged against the ruling party boss, a huge amount of tension over who will be the chief minister. You've got Sasikala sitting in jail. You've got Dinakaran, who might be arrested, very, very shortly. Will a unification of the AIADMK solve some of these problems? Is it even in the realm of possibility, Mr. Tirupati?
See, now the people of Tamil Nadu, they are very well aware that, see, the problem has started with Jayalalitha.
Yeah.
As if we are all talking as if Jayalalitha is very pure.
Correct.
Jayalalitha was found guilty and she was convicted, and only because of that Sasikala is in jail. We have to understand this. The court, because she died, the court has abated the sentence. That's all. If she has been alive, even she would have been sitting in Bangalore jail now. That is the fact.
That is
because
true,
the Supreme Court rule is like that. And number two is this. Now, my friend Saravanan says that AIADMK, now my friend Saravanan, sir, the same thing applies to you also. When Saravanan spoke, you interrupted. Now you don't interrupt, please. My dear friend Saravanan said that AIADMK has destroyed Tamil Nadu. The first credit goes to DMK for that. Both these AIADMK and DMK, they have spoiled and destroyed Tamil Nadu by two things. One is TASMAC, another one is sand smuggling. TASMAC is liquor business. They have, see, you just take a calculator in front of you. These TASMAC shops, liquor shops, they are collecting 10 rupees over and above the MRP. And out of these 10 rupees every day, in each and every shop, 5,000 bottles are being sold. Every day, one shop collects 50,000.
Okay.
And just calculate 6,000 shops are there.
Okay, so you're saying that both sides. Okay.
Crores, more than 10,000 crores, whether it is DMK or AIADMK in power. The same way, 150 rupees is the sand, the royalty to the government.
I would object to that. I would object to it. You can never compare
DMK and DMK people are there in both this liquor business and sand business.
I'm very
curious.
Have
ruined Tamil Nadu.
No,
Mr. Tirupati, Saravanan, just one second. Mr. Saravanan, just one second. I have a follow-up question from Mr. Tirupati. So what is the BJP? You're saying the DMK and the AIADMK have ruined Tamil Nadu. In many ways, that's definitely true. As far as many aspects of political stability are concerned, both have dirt on their hands. But what is the BJP's game plan, sir? I know that's not the subject of this debate, but since you brought it up, what is the BJP's game plan? Are you seeing some kind of opportunity here? Yes. Huge amount of speculation about what the BJP is hoping to gain.
Go to the neighboring state and see.
I want to reply.
Let us go to neighboring state and see.
I will tell you. Shiv Arur, I will tell you.
Yes, sir. I want to reply, Shiv Arur.
Saravanan, I'm coming back to you right after Mr. Tirupati completes his point.
BJP, Saravanan, just a second. BJP is putting forth all the problems that are being faced and that are being created by these two political parties, AIADMK and DMK. There is no doubt that these two parties were giants in Tamil Nadu. There is no doubt. But now it is a time for BJP to tell in the public that these people have spoiled and destroyed Tamil Nadu, and definitely we will make the people understand, and we will see to it that we come to the forefront in the Tamil Nadu state. That definitely we will do in the coming elections.
Okay, okay. So you're saying that you want the Modi wave, the lotus, to bloom in Tamil Nadu as well. At this point of time, it seems a little far-fetched, but you're saying more amazing things have happened as far as politics is concerned in states where the BJP hadn't even dreamed of having, solid numbers. Saravanan, respond to Narayan and Tirupati.
Yeah. Yes. See, what he says is utterly baseless, in the sense that Tamil Nadu has been consistently among the top 3 states, better than Gujarat in all the social indices and economic development. If that is so, that is because of the rule of the Dravidian parties, of which DMK played a major part. Now they want to peddle this untruth as though Tamil Nadu is one of the most backward states. We can compare Tamil Nadu with the other states in India. We cannot compare, I did not speak, allow me to speak. We cannot compare Tamil Nadu with UK or USA. We can compare Tamil Nadu with the other states. When you compare, we are on the top. When that is the situation, how is he saying that we have systematically DMK has also responsible
I don't
for this?
wish to jump
if you look
in
at
between.
what happened in the last 5 years, definitely,
your point is well taken,
there is a downfall, which we will, when DMK comes back to power, we will bring Tamil Nadu to the forefront.
Okay, I think, I don't want to interrupt the squabbling that's taking place, but I can't resist making one observation, among all our guests this evening. What I love about Tamil Nadu politics at this point of time is how the AIADMK and the DMK, arch rivals in Tamil Nadu, are happy to unite when the common enemy is the BJP. Similarly, the OPS faction and the EPS faction, who are squabbling, are happy to unite when the common enemy is the DMK. It's wonderful. No, politically, it's very nice. So I just wanted to make that observation. Rajshekharan, you wanted to make a point.
You want only corrupt state.
Shiv, may I come in?
Yes.
We don't want a divisive state. Even Gujarat is corrupt.
You want a corrupt state?
No. Vyapam scam.
Tamil Nadu is corrupt.
We can point
there are 3 things. There are 3 C's for DMK and AIADMK. That is caste, corruption. These 3 C's have destroyed. These 3 things have destroyed Tamil Nadu. What about 2G scam?
It's going to be Dravidian. Modi wave versus Dravidian unity apparently, at least on this debate.
Why A. Raja is still there in DMK? Why Kanimoni is still there in DMK?
They're getting into a separate issue altogether now. Mr. Rajshekharan wanted to make a point. Rajshekharan, go ahead.
Why Mr. Yediyurappa is there? Why Mr. Yediyurappa is there?
Mr. Tirupati and Saravanan, just hold your peace, sir.
Rajshekharan should also be given a chance to explain.
Rajshekharan wants to speak. Let's listen to Rajshekharan.
My dear friend.
See, Shiv, today Tamil Nadu is something in the top of the table. I would give credit to both Karunanidhi and MGR.
Okay.
Of course, both the leaders are not today with us. But now the corruption is rampant and the state has got really declined a lot. And I agree with Tirupati.
What are you talking?
See, I'll tell you. Let me make a point. See, the corruption done by both the parties, as pointed out by Tirupati, I agree, because the people are fed up now today. But BJP cannot just jump into the race and win elections. But I will not underestimate BJP also, because UP, we never thought BJP will come to power.
Very good point. Very good point. Yeah,
it's really,
exactly.
really,
Can the BJP be underestimated?
So in Tamil Nadu, we should be careful, and we cannot take advantage of what people
Please
have voted in the
don't compare
past 50 years.
BJP in UP and BJP in Tamil Nadu.
I'm just telling you.
That is true. That is definitely true. There's no comparing Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. Most certainly no comparison. Okay, I want to ask Durai Pandian. I want to ask Mr. Durai Pandian.
They voted AIADMK and DMK.
Gentlemen, I want to ask Mr. Durai Pandian, if you can hear me, do you consider the BJP a friend or a rival at this point of time? Because, right through the recent tension, it appeared that the BJP was amicable, it was friendly towards the OPS faction. How do you regard the BJP right now, Mr. Durai Pandian? Enemy or friend?
Foe. They are foe.
Okay, they are foes.
They are foes. Because our fellow people, all farmers are going and doing cartwheel there in Delhi, who was, like not at all seeing them, at least for namesake, sending one of his ministers to talk to them. I don't consider them. That's my personal opinion. I don't consider him, as far as I am concerned. Modi is a foe.
Okay. Okay, that's a direct, okay, that's a separate issue altogether. But, you know, Saravanan, coming back to you for... Yes. Yes.
See, as far as this agriculture is, that is farmers' problem. As far as farmers' problem is concerned, this is a state subject. This AIADMK government, right from Jayalalitha, they have not bothered about the agriculture.
Are you coming to say that the central government has
they have never bothered about the development of the state. Huge rampant corruption took place. The central government has given a lot of funds which have not been utilized. We have got all tables. And this is the problem. And Mr. Modi will not take care of our farmers' plan.
You know,
we have taken care of yourself.
The beauty of this discussion, gentlemen, just 1 second. The beauty of this discussion really today is, you know, we're talking about the next assembly elections. We're talking about possible alliances. We're talking about the lotus blooming, the Modi wave against the Dravidian parties. When the real problem sitting in front of us right now is the possible arrest of the ruling party head in Tamil Nadu, Mr. Dinakaran. I think that is what political fantasies are about. You can think about victories, you can think about all the rivals, you can think about, you know, all the permutations and combinations, when the immediate problem in front of you is the possible arrest of a leader of the ruling faction in Tamil Nadu. I think that is something that we need to focus on. Bigger question, we'll perhaps leave that for tomorrow, is what's going to happen in Tamil Nadu? What's going to happen to the AIADMK if Mr. Dinakaran is indeed arrested, if the police actually goes through with those very serious charges against him? Narayanan Tirupati, Mr. Rajshekaran, Durai Pandian and Saravanan, thank you so much for joining us on To The Point this evening. Very, very constructive debate where we've got all sides there.